come out this year. Obviously, The Rock's in it, Dwayne Johnson, Florence Pugh, or however you pronounce the name, Stephen Merchant, Nick Frost, and Elena Headley. Okay, they're the people in the film. Obviously, there's way more, a lot of cast in it, but it's it was surprisingly good. I didn't, weren't that super bothered about the film when it first came out, and then I was looking for a film and I decided to watch it. Way more emotional than I expect. Obviously, this is the true story of Paige, the wrestler. Obviously, she's from Norwich in England. Obviously, I'm from England and shit. This is a lot of British stuff in this, a lot of British humour and areas and stuff. So it's quite nice to see. But yeah, so this is goes from her story of sort of like a wrestling family. They always want to be wrestlers and they want their kids to become like famous and that. And she obviously, her and her brother go to like the auditions. She makes the cut. He doesn't. Her brother, it goes in some mad downward spiral, which is, there's a lot going on with him. Obviously, the jealousy of his sister, his dreams being crushed, not knowing where to go forward with it. So he's just like crumbling heavy as she's like going to Florida and stuff, but she's having a really real struggle time because she's being an outcast from everyone. She's struggling to fit in. She's feeling like left out and everything like that. And she starts like crumbling herself, missing everyone, and starts to sack it and comes back to England and that. And it's just like a lot of stuff goes on. So this following the girl's actual story from where she went from nothing to greatness sort of thing. And yeah, like I didn't expect it to be as good as it was, and the emotional level it had was more than I expected. And yes, yeah, so obviously again seeing her brother and her sort of re-interacting and him starting to get back on track, which is also nice. So his character development, there's a lot going on with the brother, and it's all really good. Anytime you sort of see, he's always thinking, there's always stuff going on. Obviously, anytime you see The Rock, it's always fantastic because he's the alley boy, and obviously her going from nothing to start fitting in to taking over the diva thingy. It's really good. So I watched the actual her debut YouTube thingy after this. Then I watched to see the YouTube video, the WWE page like debut thing, and to see how similar they got it. It was quite more or less bang on similar. A few different changes and that, but yeah, a good film, well worth to watch. As soon as you start watching, you're like, oh, actually, this is going to be decent. So I would easily rate this like a 7 and that. So the girl who played as Paige, I think she did a really good job. She seemed to fit the roles well. There's only a few cringy bits in it, and it's like when she's a kid and she starts like throwing her head back and like screaming and stuff, but that's what Paige does, sort of thing. But it's just like it's still cringy to see, and that, and so obviously you realise also the broken family background she had with a mother that was homeless, father that was in prison for violence and burglary for like 8 years. So and also the stepbrothers like in jail. So she's from a proper broken background to becoming obviously rich and famous, doing it all for a family to obviously help everyone out and that's so. And there's just some good bits in it that I don't want to spoil. Where obviously big realizations happen and the moments of like, I'm not going to be fake, I'm not going to pretend, I'm going to be who I am and I'm going to accept who I am and fight through it and make everyone get on board with that being you is a good thing. And because of that, she's like got a lot of people that have got similar like backgrounds as her or who feels like they're an outcast, that you can achieve great things. Being yourself, being an individual is a good thing. You don't have to be a copy and paste of someone else that's popular for you to be popular. People like the person when they're being open and honest, and this is me, either like it or leave it. And that's one of the things she finally gets, and that's what gets a lot of people in the real world like on her side. And that's so yeah, just end up getting like a lot of respect for her as well, as well as in having a good film. You get respect for the actual person that this is based on, which just adds more volume to like the story that's being told. Even if this weren't based on a real story, it would be a pretty damn good film to watch, just because how cool her brother and her stories are. That's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.